In this examination of John Carpenter's Halloween, we're going to look at shot repetition and see how it's used to create rhythm in a scene of suspense. The scene is about a minute long. It's 17 shots, actually 16 shots in the main part of the scene, with shot 17 breaking the pattern. Shot A occurs 8 times, half of the 16. Shot B occurs 4 times, half of the 8. And shot C occurs 4 times, what she's looking at. Now, shot D will break the pattern. Shot 17 take us out of the danger and into a moment of relative safety here. It really breaks down 8 shots of our protagonist, 4 shots of what's behind her, and 4 shots of what's ahead of her, the possibility of safety. Let's see how it plays out in this scene. The only really fancy shot in the scene is this first shot with the camera barreling behind her, tracking towards the door as she's going to try to get into this house. It stops here and it sets up shot A. This is the primary composition of the scene that's held 8 times. She looks over her shoulder. This is shot B. And so now we're chained to her subjectivity. So we see her at the door, her looking behind her, and her looking at the possibility of safety will be coming up here in just a moment. So we repeat shot B, repeat shot A, and then we have shot C here introduced. Now, all of these shots here are relatively simple. He's using this limited number of shots and repeating them to establish a rhythm, almost like notes in music. You work with a limited set of options, but you time those and juxtapose those to create a rhythm. You play off of a limited set of options to create an effect. And then shot 4 here, or the shot D, which is the 17th shot in the sequence, is held longer. Just like that first shot was held for a long period of time, this shot is held longer, creating kind of a symmetry at the beginning and the end of this sequence here. So we see how this plays out. Laurie, our protagonist, has half of the scene. Half of the rest of the shots are behind her, then half in front of her. Then the final shot, shot 17, taking us out of that, breaks the pattern. All of this is indicative of Carpenter's incredible ability to create suspense through shot repetition and editing. He knows when to be fancy with the camera and when to not be fancy with the camera, when to hold back, be restrained, and let the editing tell the story and create the suspense in the scene.